know, man. I think my Twitch should be live now. Trying something new with Twitch. Hopefully my Twitch doesn't die. Claire. Good evening, everybody. There you go. Okay, 1 second. I really need to pee. Be right back. There you go. Wait, is my Twitch live? Yes, it is. Hello everybody. Archicore build for corrosive heat, multi-shot, and the usual. What is my Archicore build actually? I don't really know what my Archicore build is. Hello Void. Galvanized shot, pistol gambit. I think I did a viral heat, ironically. I think it's because you do more, if you're going against corrupted, you'll do more damage with viral, right? And you'll shred through them quicker. Excuse me, allowing you to build up your galvanized shot and diffusion stacks easier. That way, you can, you know, get your stuff easier. It's better than corrosive heat, in my opinion, because you're gonna build up so much damage. No augment on it. Do I not have an augment on this one? I do. That's right. So. Yeah? Oh. Got my first Kuva weapon today. The Kuva nuke. Huge. Kuva nuke is like such a great first Kuva weapon, especially if you're like a low MR. It's just such a versatile pistol that could just carry you, honestly. Wait, can you guys hear me? You guys hear me loud and clear? Is that a Black Widow? You have a Black Widow? That's scary as shit. Yo. Kill it. Spray it. No, we don't take chances with Black Widows. Not a chance. We can't hear me? That's impossible. No, the spider. While usually I don't like to kill spiders, that do be a black widow. And black widows aren't so nice when they do chomp chomp on your finger or your arm. So yeah. And South Africa's low in anti-venoms as well. I did not know that. Thank you, Lindy. What if bowl? Nah, just nah. Aren't black widows venomous? Very, very venomous. They're not. They're like the one spider you don't mess around with. Is it better to do corrosive heat or viral heat if no strip? Well, okay. So this is a debate. Not a debate, but I think some people have varied opinions on it. That's the one. Yes. So let me explain. Actually, let me hop in the simulacrum before we do weeklies. Let's do a little debate. In some cases and some weapons, I personally find viral heat to be better. It depends on the base damage of the weapon and the damage scaling. So just domesticate the widow. Jeez, that's really bad. So in the Occupore's case, if I am on the right build, let's see. It'd be interesting because generally there are some weapons that I run viral heat over corrosive heat. Theoretically speaking, heat scales with the amount of heat damage over time scales with the amount of armor that's on the enemies, correct? We kind of know that. So in this case here, the 10 viral procs with the bunch of heat that's busy being applied is not so great. Okay. But as we start getting our stacks, we will see now if it gets any better. Let's see. We got 2. We got 3. And then we have all of this. So here, we'd be scaling this. Now in the Occucore's case, I can already tell you corrosive heat's going to be better. 100%. However, where this is going to be nice is dealing with the smaller enemies. So this would shred through the baby enemies basically. Just right off the bat, I can see that base damage isn't as great as I thought. So viral heat will be fine for general gameplay if you're running around. But if you're talking about like corrupted heavy gunners, they're a lot more HP. They're a lot heavier. They're a lot heavier boys to kill. Okay. What? Do I not have unranked jolt? Maybe I could just do that. Okay. So let's try this. So here is a corrosive heat setup. I'm gonna have to reload this one 100%. Actually no, eh? I have a feeling that it might be better to run viral heat in this case. Wait a minute. I might be wrong. Let's see. Let's go for headshots to see if we can kill them quicker. Okay, once it ramps up. They're very similar. They're very, very, very similar in damages, if you think about it. So in the Occucore's case, it's similar. Now, what's a weapon? I'm trying to think here. I haven't done EDA. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. What's a good weapon that I could use as an example where I would use viral heat over corrosive heat? It might be like a high status chance weapon. Like if you're looking at... what would be a really good example for this for you guys to see? There was a particular weapon. I think it actually could be the Cyclone. Cyclone might not be a bad option, or even the compressor actually. He has a viral heat setup, but but this is a bit difficult though, because if we're using secondary encumber, I am banking on the fact that, well, the damage scaling is going to come from secondary income, and I'm going to get a few corrosive procs. Bro, like, all jokes aside, though, guys, firstly, Jacob, thank you.
Jaco donated $2 through Super Chat.
I
Hey
appreciate
Flo, could you PLSSS show me your Yareli build?
PLSSS. Text to speech is so funny sometimes. Let me show you my Yareli build. Let me show. So the Cyclone is just so cracked. Look, you not come to work, barely awake. You sound like you're about to dip. I actually I didn't take a nap today. This is my go-to Yareli build right here. And also, Hassan, I've been up since 6 a.m. So it's been an early morning for me. This is my go-to Yareli build. Like, honestly, this is just godly in every way. I find this to be the most comfy. I don't really play Yareli any other way, to be honest. You can do an armor stripping setup. I guess you could do... I think I was trying a Surging Blades. Tried a Surging Blade setup. I think this one, honestly, Jacob, if I'm being honest, like this one you'll really enjoy. Yeah. For loyal Marilyn, does Marilyn tank the DPS for Yareli in her stead? In what? In her stead? Why do I have so many Yarelis? I don't know. I really don't know. Loyal Marilena takes... It's... No, you just get 90% damage reduction. And Loyal Marilena will take certain damage. In a sense. It acts... If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. It acts as if I'm already on top. Or if I'm already riding Marilena. What weapon would you run with Yareli? Anything. This is the thing with Yareli. A lot of people think like, oh, it's Yareli, only run pistols with her. Well, yes, technically speaking, she does buff a shit ton of secondaries, and she's very good with that, you know. But the reality is, her first ability, Sea Snares, is arguably one of the best abilities in the game in terms of damage vulnerability. So, which makes her an extremely powerful weapons platform. It could be a melee, it could be secondary, it could be a primary, it doesn't matter. Her first ability alone carries Yareli. 342% damage vulnerability from a single ability is ridiculous. That is not including the fact that Molt Augmented is still going to increase that further. Trust me when I say Yareli is so underrated, it's not even a joke. You guys like to joke about that I'm a Yareli main. Yeah, whatever. You guys can say all that shit. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. My point is, I still think she's a really, really good frame that people overlook. People overlook. No, it's damage reduction. Oh yeah, it's true. Sorry, I haven't played Yareli in a while. Here's me ranting, but what's the name? It's a 90% damage reduction with Lower Marilena, even on you, like against you. Hello, Conundrum. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever play Yareli without Loyal Marilena. I just think it completely changes her as a frame. Ridiculous. And also, you can make this, by the way, you can actually make this really, really, really strong by putting adaptation and putting Aegis on, and you just won't die. You got 90% damage reduction from Loyal Marilena. You got adaptation, and you have Arcane Aegis. Bro, you're chilling. And you have shield gating. You won't die as Yareli, ever. Not that you would die normally, but still. Just for those people who are struggling, just a tad, just a little bit. We don't know how the Yarelis appeared exactly. Okay, let's do EDA. Back to my rant about corrosive heat. My best advice to you is, okay, here's a general rule of thumb. In all honesty, sometimes with certain weapons and certain weapon scaling, a very high status-based weapon with viral heat sometimes outperforms a corrosive heat. Corrosive heat is very good, like flat damage and lowering their armor, and allows you to basically shred through higher like armored or higher health targets, should I say. And so you can play around, but the reality is it still comes back to the thing in Warframe where some people have this tendency to try and over mod for damage. If I use a viral heat, put it this way, just use this as a tip for modding in Warframe, right? Because you can really play around, and this is where the fun comes in. If you're using a viral heat setup and you, let's say, burst an enemy and it literally dies in 1 tick, and then you take voice crack, nice. You take a corrosive heat and you shred through it in like 1 second. They're both similar times to kill. Okay. You play whichever one you like. It's still good enough damage. That's it. W voice crack. I know, right? I need one more person for EDA. I need one more person for Edna. Edna mode. If you guys know where that's from, you're godly. You are literally simply a better human individual. Is the Praetos your best melee weapon? I wouldn't say. I would argue. Money.
Jaco donated $2 through Super Chat. When operator only to level cap lol.
Thank you, Jaco. I appreciate the donation. And sure, operator only. I don't know about that. That's a bit of a stretch for me. Someone has done it, right? I can't do that in Void Cascade. There's no ways. There's just no ways. I ain't doing a survival level cap. I'm not sitting there for that long. If nobody joins invite, it's just you. No one wants to do EDA. Josh, I swear like you're a walking encyclopedia for things. You like your noggin has so much knowledge. Every time like someone says something, Josh be like, hold up, let me just check the files at the back quickly. I'll tell you where it's from. What's your main go-to operator? Do you mean like this thingy? Like focus tree? Sorry, ADD. If you mean the focus schools, Unaru and Madurai is like the best. If you're not doing level cap, Unaru is the best, because if you don't have prime show footed, I'll check at that now, Lightmare. You got poise, which is prime show footed basically. You have armor stripping if you don't have armor stripping on your frames or anything like that. And you have Unaru, which also increases your damage and so on. And then you also have Last Gasp. It's godly. Madurai is for pure damage. If you already have armor strip on your Warframe, that's the go-to. There's no need for Zenuric anymore in terms of energy well or wellspring, should I say, to get your energy up, because we have energy nexus. Naramon is if you really like melee, you could definitely go for this. Vazarin, if you don't want to die the whole time, you've got protective sling. Where is it? There it is there. This is also really good. But yeah, Madurai and Unaru are definitely the best. Okay, let's go. I need to do I don't think I've done the list. Let me see. Damn. Oh, I should probably do these. I'll do these on stream. Deimos. What's the waybound on the right side of the focus trees? I don't understand what it means. So in the focus trees, there are all the focus trees, which you've just seen. Within each skill tree, there's a couple of nodes in which if you max them out, they carry over to whatever focus tree you're using. They're generally like the quality of life features, like extra HP as an operator, extra amp damage, extra amp weapon regen, all those things like that carry over. And so it's I just realized I got Torrid and Cerberus. That is so godly. Felarx don't really need. So I think. Oh, hello, Sci-Fi. How are you? I kind of want to go Cerberus. Wait, what are we doing? We're doing Exterminate, Alchemy, and Disruption. Dude, even Cortac is good. I'm gonna go Cerberus. Yeah, I agree with you. Torrid is boring. Don't play... What? Don't play the meta. Play what you want. Play the meta. What's the secondaries? Felarx, Culster, and Sonical. I do not have this. Oh, sorry, Cypher. We're full at the moment. Felarx? Is it the Felarx? Why am I... Oh, Maya. Maya's actually... I think if I remember correctly, Maya's pretty decent. It has like Force Toxin or something like that. Yeah, it has Force Toxin. Oh, wow, so those passes from other trees become available on all other trees. That's very cool. Yeah, they're extremely important when it comes to like basically scaling your operator and yeah. They're very, very important if you want to get your operator to do more stuff. So maybe I should go Citrine. I love Citrine so much though. Like, she's one of my favorite frames. And I'll die on this hill that she's like one of the best supports in the game. But at the same time, I feel like being like a summoner boy, you know? That type of vibe. Maya's getting a Lich version. That's huge. Mind sharing your burst on build? Yes, I shall. Burst on. That's the Bubonica, but burst on. Burstoni. Yeah, this is my go-to. Might be a favorite because you have to spend a millennium farming her. Pretty sure I bought Citrine with platinum. I might be wrong. No, I didn't. I got gifted for creator program. I lied. Hello, Oddity. I am very fortunate to get gifted things like that with the creator program. But at the same time, it also helps me to make the video faster for you guys. So you get content. What's the weapon that I was using? Cerberus. Guys, was literally the Cerberus. Bot. Nice.
You in the mood for a little Etricel action?
Is Oberon still strong? I don't really know. Cascade feels good with Astral Bond. What is Astral Bond doing again? Isn't that the one that gives you yeah, I was gonna say void damage. Damage the operator drifter grants 60% damage, 30% damage void to your companion attacks for 10 seconds. Oh wait, hang on a second. Is that pretty useful when it comes to taking out does your companions rip through overguard that much? Grab a Sumulus. Damn. By the way, is Twitch still like okay? It's not dying. I tried something new. I changed the ingest server or where it's busy hosting to. Where the hell are you going? Bro, Cerberus is so underrated. To be fair, I am using damage on ability, but we don't talk about that. I don't have parkour velocity. That game feels slow. What amp combo is your favorite? The go-to is the 5-4-7. In all honesty, go like 1-2-3 if you're new. And firstly get yourself the why can't I think of it now? Eternal Onslaught and Eternal Eradicate. Those are like the most important things. For the most part, for general gameplay, it's not the amp, it's the Arcanes. And Eternal Onslaught and Eternal Eradicate is gonna make like most of your amps feel great for general gameplay. And then you want to move to like a 5-4-7. You want to jump straight to there. Oh crap. Oh. By the way, does anyone else like love this Caliban skin? DE cooked with this skin, bro. It's such a cool looking skin. No, Cypher, I haven't seen. I think I saw your video pop up on my feed, but I haven't watched it yet. Hello, Chaotic. Good evening. Someone cooked here. No, I think Caliban skin is definitely my favorite because the Phenmor is absolutely beautiful. Like a very dynamic Phenmor, and it's quite nice. Hello, Conundrum. It has been a while. But I mean, I've always liked the Arcanes, to be fair, though. I'm heading to Steve now. Amazing stream. Good night, Jaco. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate the support. Caliban, love being dished. Had to appear to the shadow roll. Bye, Chaotic. If there are any tips on starting a Warframe YouTube channel, Timing. Make a good video. And what else? I'm actually going to keep this because then we can rush the second one faster. What else to make a good Warframe channel? It depends what you want to do, right? If you're going to do builds, why do I have 100 and... Oh, wait, we have a full-on Rhino. And that's Josh. Never mind. I was like, why do I have 146% raw? If you're making a Warframe channel now, especially now, you gotta decide what exactly it is you want to make. So if you're gonna do a build channel, realistically, you gotta make sure that you have the weapons or the frames that you want to cover, and decent mods, and somewhat know what you're talking about. If the way I like to think about it is if I do my testing with building and stuff like that when it comes to builds, because I basically only cover like build guides and mechanics guides and things like that. If it works for you and you've done multiple testing and it works comfortably, it will work for other people too. Simple as that. If it's a bit jarring to play, or if it's, you know, it's a bit tedious or it's very niche, you're not really like going to appeal to a larger audience. If you don't want to do builds, I think it'd be good if you don't do builds, because the reality is that's pretty much just Warframe content. It's just builds, builds, builds. I wish there was another scene for it. There is more of a scene. Like Nova's been making some other things which is pretty good. You know, there has been a bit of a shift, but it's still like most people just want to see builds. It's a sad reality of Warframe content. I feel like right now is also a good time to stop, since the game is surging in popularity. Warframe's always surging. I've noticed that. It's just slowly grown. Especially after, I tell you what, I've noticed a significant increase since the cross-save implement. I think the cross-save and the cross-platform and cross-trade and all that stuff was a huge difference. Because you're bringing everyone together, right? So you can't go wrong with that. You also need to know the Warframe you're building, kind of overlooked these days. In what way? And another thing is if you're, this is something I have to say to anyone who's ever thinking of doing, specifically, I'm going to say Warframe because I can say it because I've been doing it for almost 3 years. If you're wanting to do Warframe content, be prepared for a lot of elitists and people who think they know better, and a very heavily opinionated people. That's like, and it doesn't make up the majority of the player base, by the way. It's a pretty small popularity or population of Warframe's player base that just kind of not like ruin it, but they can't look past what they're doing, or they can't look past themselves. So be prepared if you're going to be a creator to deal with that. You're going to get essays of people being like trying to prove that you're wrong, when the reality is I've learned this. I'm glad I learned this semi early. There's no right or wrong in Warframe, unless it's just that ass. There's no right or wrong. So that's why, like, when people say, oh, but this, I'm like, that's cool, you know. I'll write back to their comments. I'm like, that's fine, you can play it. I didn't say you couldn't play it that way, but yeah. So life online, that is true. That is very true. Ooh, Tile Force Amber Arcanes are huge. Hopefully I learned to cancel them out. Yeah, I for those people I've also canceled out. I like to poke at them in the comments. It's kind of funny. I like those people that like get really upset. I'm like, I kind of poke at them, but not in like a bad way or anything. Just to like piss them off a little bit. Because the reality is, it's a game. It's a video game. Relax. Not that deep. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't put anyone in harm's way, nothing like that, because they be acting like I'm flipping. I've committed heresy. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Oh no. Am I getting rolled around now? $1,800 hit legendary 2. That's godly. I'm so glad to hear, Nerdy. That's huge. Oh, it's a luminous. It's a luminous. Oh, I turned my my visual effects density up. Damn, it's actually, you can see these so much easier with your visual effect intensity up. What the hell? As long as the info is correct, everything else is subjective when it comes to tailoring builds to your own playstyle. Yeah, I think, okay, to touch on that, I think it's a framework, right? I like to think of it as a framework when I make my guides and stuff like that. In Warframe's a fairly difficult game to cover for the most part. And not because of what it is, but sci-fi.
Sci-Fi Freak donated $5 through Super Chat. Based flow. But anyway, I'ma get going. Have fun, you beautiful South African. See you next time.
Thank you
Winking
so much,
face.
Sci-Fi. I appreciate it, man. You have a good one. I appreciate the support. And you have a good time. I was gonna say I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Warframe is a fairly difficult game to cover because there's just so much info. It's very, very easy to mess up and like make mistakes and stuff like that. Not saying that it's okay, but it's, as long as people know that it's like, it's, yeah. Warframe is a lot. It's not particularly a particularly easy game to cover. But I do agree. As long as the info is correct or somewhat correct, everything is subjective when it comes to tailoring your builds. Which is why I like to preach in every single one of my videos. You don't need to follow the builds exactly. I should probably cast my ability. That's a great start. Don't play the meta. Play what you want. Don't play the meta. Play what you want. I play Stog. And you play the Stog. That is what matters. Are you having fun? Yes? Good. Keep playing the game. I think that's something that a lot of Warframe players forget. Just have fun, man. Just chill. I sound like a hippie, like smoking weed. Just chill, bro. Just have fun. Mango!
Mango King donated 25 Romanian lei through Super Chat. What is your favorite frame and why Warframe creators never collab seems like a missed opportunity to me?
Thank you, Mango. I appreciate it. And my favorite... I don't have a favorite frame. I have a bunch of favorite frames. I love Mag. I love Kullervo. I love Citrine. Who else I really enjoy? I'm liking Nova lately. I do like Yareli. I'm not going to beat the allegations. But, oh shit, I'm dead. Why Warframe creators never collab seems like a missed opportunity. I think it depends on the type of content and things like that. I think it depends on what you're doing. Nova's been collabing a lot. If the video or the content idea aligns with it, then yeah, I think it is. But it is true. The reality is that while you can make it work, for the most part, the core design and what Warframe is and how the content's covered, it's not the best game to do collaboration, if you understand where I'm coming from. It can be done. Nova's done it and it works. But it's like, there's other games that just by design, they're like so much easier to do collaborations with other people, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, you can do funny challenges, you can do things like that. But for the most part, you can cover everything solo. You don't necessarily need a collaboration. But like I said, it does come down to what the viewers want. And the truth is sad reality is most of Warframe's player base just wants to see guides. Oh, sorry, that was me. Someone else did it too. In all honesty, if you focus as a creator not on level cap and the general player base being extremely casual and just focus on people and understand that the majority of Warframe's player base just plays base level steel pass and that's it, you will win as a creator. One of the biggest Jeez, my voice nearly cracked again. I need to drink water. I've been yapping so much. Damn. That water's revitalizing. One of my biggest mistakes early on as a Warframe creator was I was so hyper focused on end game super like, you know, level cap guides type of vibe, and I would measure most things off of level cap. Then I realized, I was like, wait, hang on a second. Most of the people that play this game are in Star Chart. Believe it or not. Majority of people who play this game are in Star Chart. And the other majority are like in base steel pass and maybe at the end. And they literally just like don't do level cap. They don't focus on super high level. You'll probably find that the most they'll ever do is EDA, which is what we're doing right now. That's like the highest level they'll go. When you start to realize that, you realize there's a very small amount of people that actually play high level content. I wonder if it's a product of being the game being very complicated that makes people prefer guides either to help themselves or see what's possible. Both. I think it's both. And it's also a third factor to what you said there. People are lazy. They don't want to think. They don't want to actually watch a guide feeding them all this information and basically having to like study a game. Most people are coming home from work. They want to copy and paste the build that does damage so they can see funny numbers, get the dopamine that they want. They get off. They've got other things in life to deal with. At the end of the day, Warframe's a casual game. It's a very casual game. It's not sweaty, and it should never be sweaty. It's a PvE game. You're designed to be overpowered. You're designed to be a god. There's no need to make this game sweaty and like, you know, must be min-maxed. You can if you want to, but there's no need. The fun is in the creation, something, not the grind. Absolutely. Warframe became so much more fun when you actually just like start making cool builds that you enjoy. So much better. I did not say people are retarded. What? I was just saying people are lazy. I've learned this. People just don't want to read. They don't want to think for themselves. They just want to be spoon-fed. Like I said, they've got other shit to worry about. Oh, that's a necromech. Stupid or ignorant, Aku? That's the question. I think a lot of people aren't stupid. They're just ignorant. They don't know. Can you show me a mag build after EDA? Yes, if I do remember. Also, like, people don't want to have to do math to get big numbers, so they use guides. Not only that, I just think people just don't want to see math either. That's also another thing that I steer completely clear of. I don't like math myself. So what the hell was that? Why am I? Okay. So I'm not going to add calculations in my videos because I just don't see the need. I will tell you, this build does big damage. Have fun. Bye-bye. Enjoy. Well, this frame survives with this build. Nothing wrong with wanting to do the maths and figure out the maximum amount of damage. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's what you enjoy, right? I'm about to die. Oh, that is huge. Powerful's red shot. You don't need math to do basic shit in Warframe. Yeah. Should never be sweaty. Also wants raids and harder content. You can do like harder content. You don't have to be sweaty. We got a rainbow. We got a rainbow. You guys want to do Nature Souls? I don't know what I feel like running, but I feel like running something. You know, I'm gonna run Zaku. What's the raw build? That's the wrong one. Base Zaku. The raw build. I'm gonna run Epitaph. Oh wait, someone wants to see my mag build. Ugh. Mag build, yeah. You can put augmented. Oh wait, I don't know why I have this here. I hate when I do this. I think you could put like, you could probably put natural talent, casting speed on this. Or you could slot this out for something else, like maybe more duration or range, to be honest with you. Range wouldn't be a bad idea. You could add more range on that, and you can use augmented. Why did I change my mag build? Anyway, weird. I have a very outdated Styanax build that I would not suggest taking from me, in all honesty.
The old man kept them perfect.
Perfect. What is your favorite companion? It's between the Nautilus and right now the Dorigo for priming. I'm not using any sign down on Caliban. Well, Smeets are arguably the most valuable farm a Warframe player could have ever done before pet rework. I think if you're sorry, I just got ADD distracted by Lightmare using the freaking Gauss animation. If you were hardcore farming for like resources and such, then yeah. I do think that Smita was pretty valuable in that moment when you're wanting to like build up and farm as many things as you can. But when you're like very late game, it's okay.
Warframe designed the Netracell's key glyphs to hobble anyone carrying meat for the lab's defenses. But those same defenses will see you as undesirable. Easy come, easy go. To lead the anchor hold, you need all 4 key glyphs. Good luck to you. Listen, you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key
I need
glyphs.
one person to take this. Thank you.
Ready? To leave the anchor hole, access that terminal. That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coated with partial coordinates in these halls.
Oh,
Yeah, even he got lost down here.
I fell off the map. I had one job. So in your opinion, is Archimedea or Sevagoth? Oh, I'm gonna be honest, Sevagoth. Is that Echo? Oh wow, dude, look at that. Just an Echo chilling over here. They are very different frames, but I personally prefer Sevagoth. If we're talking satisfaction and like pops, nothing beats Sevagoth, man. Oh. I feel like a mosquito's biting me, my leg. Oh.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready. Wrong key glyph. Try another one. We ain't done. Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
Clear out the uglies. Sevagoth was my first prime. A good first prime. I think the biggest downside of Sevagoth though is the huge amount of former investment to make him somewhat work. Fernando. The widow came back for seconds. $797k damage. That's just simply a lot of damage. Ooh.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
Are you excited for Yareli Prime? The thing is, right, is like, for me personally, I'm not, I understand why some people would be, but I'm not like that excited for primes. In the sense of like, it's not much different than the base frame. Just the minor stat differences. I guess you could say fashion, yes, but let's be real, my fashion sense isn't the greatest of the lot. I am more of a two-tone type of player, and that's all you're gonna get from me. That's all I can offer. It happens that I so enjoy the color scheme, which you guys so know me for. But my point is the prime is like not that like exciting, because if the primes were like a bit different in the sense of like how the frame performed, or there was a bit of a bigger thingy, then yeah, I'm hyped. I will be excited if the primed version of Yareli looks really good, to the point where it's like, oh yeah, Yareli Prime looks sick. Then I'd be excited. I will be honest though, for the first time, I might consider buying the accessory pack. Did you guys see that? That was 2.1 billion damage. Why did I just hit damage cap there? What the hell hit damage cap? Banshee? I might consider buying the accessory pack for this Prime access. Because the Drifter skin of the accessory pack looks thick. Pew pew pew. Kind of make. Uh-oh. I'm being toxic. I'm killing enemies outside of the bubble. Sorry. Search the Netrocell. First natural soul done. And I got a red shard. Woohoo! Yay. After all this time, we found an echo shard. But I'm playing a different frame. I don't know why I'm not feeling the Zaku. It could be a Nova. I could do with Nova. I could play Jaya as well. Oh, let's play Sevagoth. I think Sevagoth will be fun. I'm not sleepy. I might be tired. But I'm always tired. Let's be real here, right? Okay. I do be always tired. Yeah, this is the best Sevagoth build. Wait, why am I running Sevagoth instead of the Prime version? Did I not Oh, I didn't form a Sevagoth Prime. Whoops.
You in the mood for a little what you need? I know you can take let's rob the old fart blind.
I've done EDA, yeah. Elaborate why it's the best Sevagoth build in one sentence. Explosions. I did it in one word. I beat you to it. Valid.
This is gonna hurt. You need all 4 keys.
Explosions.
Choose your pain.
There you go, boom.
It's the only way to open a Netra cell.
Lose 2 health when moving. Jumping pauses the effect. Extra Xmas units have been summoned. No, oh, I ain't taking that. Nope. Hello, I am bot.
Ready? To leave the anchor hole, access that terminal.
Huh?
The Netra cell is hidden
Where's Aku?
somewhere in these labs. Sniff it out yourself or
What MR am I? For some reason, I thought I was Legendary 2. I don't know why. I thought I was Legendary 2. I have absolutely no idea. Just witnessing Josh and I literally commit carnage. Man, I love Sevagoth. I just pressed a 2 and a 3 and a 4. When you stop caring about MR6, I think your mind will be at peace. I feel like I stopped caring about MR when I hit MR30. After that, it was like a slow, like... It was just slowly to LR3. There was no rush in my brain. Sevagoth or Nova? Ooh, that's difficult. I actually love them both. Especially after the Nova rework. I am a huge Nova fan right now. I never really was a fan before the rework. I know some people, Nova mains, would be like, oh, she was still strong. I'm like, yeah, but I just didn't like Nova before the rework, you know? Now, though, different story. Now we're simply talking.
this is it. Use the key glyph.
Pew, 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 pew.
Get ready
Oh, hello,
for what
Arcane.
happens next.
19 months. Holy shit.
Key glyph. Try another one.
I'm in your walls. I see you. I am simply in your walls. After MR30, you have tons of formed but unleveled weapons lying around in your arsenal. Yeah, that's true. By the way, thank you for the 19 months. Okay. That's insane, bro. I actually need to try Grendel with the augment. Uh-oh, I feel like Josh and I are going to be too OP for this bubble. Yeah, we're literally going to click one button, everything's going to die. I would like to argue, though, that Sevagoth is arguably one of the best, if not the best nuke in the game right now. And the only reason I say that is because of the fact that he's percentage health-based nuking, which is redonkulous if you think about it. It do be stupid amounts of damage, which is fascinating to say the least. I don't know if the thingamabob was up there, but yeah. Best way to get Arcane Fury, buy it from other players. Spend platinum. You'll spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. 4.5 million damage with a click of a button. And people want to tell me that Equinox is better. To be fair though, I still love Equinox. I love Equinox because of the active playstyle. That is one of the things that still, like, to this day, I thoroughly... And I mean, Aku has been telling me about, like, Equinox forever. But when Josh told me to make the video on Equinox like a year ago, I did not expect to be so pleasantly surprised by that frame. When did you start Warframe? May 2022. I technically played in 2018 with the Atarax meta, the spin to win, for like 300 hours, but I don't count that because I don't know what I was doing. But May 2022 was when I started Warframe again and started content. Worth spending 250 plat for a rank 5 secondary encumber? Yeah, it is. Secondary encumber is godly. But with certain weapons though. So if you need the platinum for other things, then use it for that rather. It's not like needed. Stream crashed. Oh my days. This was working perfectly fine. Sorry guys on Twitch. I don't know what's going on. What arcanes are actually needed? The most important ones is your usual steel part, like primary Mercis or secondary Mercis, dexterity, and deadhead. Those are like the most important. That was so satisfying because I just killed like all those enemies to finish it. Isn't it your internet? I don't think it is because it was working perfectly fine. There's not a single error that says, oh, lost connection or anything. So I don't know what it is. But otherwise, arcanes mostly your malts for warframes and your main immersive dexterity and deadhead. Those are like the most important.
Not what I was looking for. But
What makes Sevagoth so strong? If you run a double augment with him, he is a percentage based nuke. What that means is, so it's about 50%, I think it is, but it can be increased. So this guy here is friendly. These guys here, they're about to die. Basically, it's a 50% health nuke, so which can be scaled with raw as well as Towerforge Crimson Archon Shard, as well as viral on a primer. So you can push that up to close to 100%, if not 100%. Now, a percentage-based nuke is just game breaking, because if the enemy has 1,000,000 HP, it doesn't matter if it has 1,000,000 HP or 10 million HP, you're still doing 50 to 100% of that enemy's health. So it's broken because no enemy can stand in your way. Especially a great example is Thraxes. So if you got a level cap and they have a huge amount of freaking overguard and health, that's a ridiculous amount, it doesn't matter. Even with armor. So, yeah. Basically, Sevagoth do be strong. And not only that, he also has Gloom, which is a very nice CC ability, slowing enemies down and draining their health. And he also has a Shadow Form, which personally is not for me, but not a bad playstyle for him as well. He's a very overlooked frame, in which I hope my video and all the other creators' videos kind of shedded some light on him, because he was always overlooked as like, oh, just Gloom boy. That's all he had going for him. He was always the frame that you subsumed because he just had Gloom and that's all he was good for. That was what we were told. But when you actually play Sevagoth, and even before the augment, he's actually got a lot more going for him. See, he does that. I just clicked one button and just... he's dead. I can never get good survivability with him. Well, if you're playing the nuke playstyle, you should be able to survive because you're constantly spamming your 2 and 1 the whole time. Which effectively... oh, I just realized I have the wrong prime on. No, never mind, I have the right one. Which effectively shield gates the whole time, so I don't see why you're struggling. Why have I never seen this room before? Oh. My back is really sore. So yesterday, Lindy and I went on a 14-kilometer or so canoe on a river. Estuary, sorry, correcting me. On an estuary, which was really, really nice and peaceful. It was a nice summer's day to do that. Yes, a Warframe streamer touching grass, isn't that just absolute confusion? But it was very nice. But my back is sore. Was the water wet? No. The water was not wet. By the way, I would like to say there has never been a better time to have a pair of Crocs in that moment. I've never been so grateful for Crocs in my life. Croc supremacy. No. Did any fish drown in the water? I'll be sure to ask them next time.
Something's going on with termites. Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day.
No, sure. Yeah. There you go. The little bugger. The cheeky little bugger. What game mode is this? This is Netrocells. What the hell was that? That was so cool. The whole game had a panic attack. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I find the newborn serve make his energy sustain pretty nutty to manage. I feel like it's okay. Hello Grim Reaper, welcome to the live stream. Temporal artillery, is that the one that I'm about to die? Oops. Shit. 1 second. Oh, I'm getting revived. Yeah. That one's pretty cool. I don't think it's that bad. I think 20x damage is more than enough. And it kind of creates like it kind of creates like an auto turret playstyle, which is really cool. Like a budget Zaku in a sense. They always ask how's flow, they never ask why flow. But they never ask where is flow. That's the real question. What's the difference between Zaku and the Protea today? Zaku has like 14 turrets. Protea has 1. However, Protea's turret scales to 20x damage, which is quite a bit of damage. Still enough. It's not as much as, you know, not as much as the other. Like the others having infinite scaling. But Zaku's turrets do void damage, whereas Protea's turrets do heat damage, which is quite broken in the sense of the damage doubles each time per heat proc. So her turrets do a lot of damage in a different way, if that makes sense. When it's money. Thank you, Apollyon.
Apollyon donated 35 South African rand through Super Chat. When is Flo?
When is Flo? When is Flo? Who is Flo? Whomst is Flo? I love your content, but please make disruption content. Damn. I should actually make a disruption guide or do more disruption on stream. It's just kind of long. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes for like a level cap. overall, people don't really like the 20x damage from temporal artillery from Protea's Augment, but I find it to be okay. Like, you're still shredding through things at 20x damage. The biggest issue with her turrets is just the duration. The duration's ass. That's the biggest downside. So me personally, put 5 Tau Forge duration shards, stack that duration. I'm joking, don't go all the way, but do add some duration shards. What is flow? Where is flow? Whomst is flow?
Next time.
What other games do you play or enjoy? Great question. Right now, I have been playing a lot of Diplomacy is not an option. And I've also played Stalker Gamma because Stalker 2 is coming out on Wednesday. And money. I'm so excited. So I'm going to disappear to play that for a few days. Wormst flow. Thank you, Arcane. I appreciate it. Wormst is flow. And what other games have I played? I played Core Keeper. I don't really know what other. What other games have I played? I don't really play much other games. Oh my gosh, Apolly. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you guys for the runs. Sevagoth build. Thank you, Apollo, and I appreciate the 5 gifted. This is the Sevagoth build that I run. How to make Kome level cap survivable or any frame for that matter. I actually took Kome to solo level cap first try, actually. She's a bit more comfortable than you'd think. If I'm not mistaken, I ran this one in which I used Archon stretch. Shit. The bells are ring ring. I think I'm funny. So yeah, I use this build to go to solo level cap with Kome. If you're using shooting gallery with muzzle flash, it's like me fall asleep type of vibes. You know, it's that type of thing. Someone asked me for a burst on build. There's the burst on build. How did you form it but not reset the rank? Every time you rank up a master rank, you get 1 extra mod capacity, which is obviously 2 per, like, if you've catalyst, and that goes up to MR30. So at MR30, if you form a weapon or frame, you'll still get max capacity, and also that still applies over if it's like a Kuva or Tenet weapon. Is Kome good? Yes. But you have to play Kome what she's meant for. Endurance. Don't take her into a capture or an exterminate and be like, oh, this frame's ass. While she still can perform in those, make no mistake, she's perfectly fine. Yeah. The way I like to think about this, which was a bit of a controversial opinion, if you playing Kome in the short missions, subsume over a second, because you're not going to build up enough decrees for it to be like worth it. If you're going to play Kome in longer missions, don't subsume anything, or subsume her third. Her third needs a rework, in my honest opinion. Time to coast on Warframe until flow streams next week. Josh. Galvanized Attitude doesn't benefit from the Incarnate base damage bonus or burst on, not worth using. If I'm not mistaken, did they not fix that bug, or was it still intended? It actually is worth using because the projectile from burst on still scales from Galvanized Attitude. Yes, it may not increase the base damage. However, the normal base damage from the just general said weapon shreds through things. So Galvanized Aptitude is, you can switch this out for a Bane if you're using this for general use, but for things like level cap, and this is, I use this weapon for level cap, Thraxes and heavily armored targets, Galvanized Aptitude is a must-have to be more comfortable at higher levels. I've taken this weapon to level cap multiple times, and every time I use the Bane, it's shit. If I use the Aptitude, it's godly because I get extra stacks. So yeah, I forgot to say that if you're using this weapon, use Aptitude if you want to take out high level targets or high health targets. If you're using it for general use, use a Bane because you'd be increasing your heat damage. Or you can use Elementalist. Where's Elementalist? What does Elementalist do again? You could use this. Status damage, punch through. That works too. Shred is for fire only and punch through. I don't really use the Nami solo Incarnate. Thank you for the runs, guys. This is pretty good. Holy shit. I'm gonna leave Atomic. Riven. I don't run a Riven on my burst on. Well, actually I do. Crit damage, crit chance, heat, and damage. This one's pretty good. This is godly, actually. Doesn't the burst on Incarnate disable punch through? I'm pretty sure. That's a good question. I don't think it does. Actually, I want to test that out. You might have pointed something out that I haven't realized this entire time. I might be wasting. Well, it's not that much. It's only 5%. It's not going to make much of a difference. Wait. Oh, sorry. Hassan. Naruto segment begins now. We're on episode 100? We're like 99. Okay, Lindy's looking. She's like, no. I think we're in like 96 to 99. Yep. We're in 97. I was close. I was 3 episodes off. We're in exactly episode 97. Okay, so what happened? Orochimaru and Tsunade and Jiraiya had the face off. And then Tsunade has decided to become Hokage. Wait. No, you still get punched too. Yeah, you still get punched too. Yeah. Yeah, the Rasengan has been used from Naruto. It's pretty sick. That was like shocking. Holy shit. Dude, the burst on is just my favorite weapon in this game, bro. Like, how can you hate this gun? Like, its damage with Galvanized Aptitude is disgusting. The first evolution damage bonus on guns doesn't get used in the Galvanized guns here. Direct damage bonus. Yes. Okay. So. We'll try the difference. They're pretty similar in damages, but I've tested them myself at level cap, right? Galvanized Aptitude works better. A Bane works just as well at base level, but at high levels, Aptitude works better. The base damage scaling from Galvanized Aptitude doesn't work with the evolutions, but the raw damage itself still does. It still scales. You still get more damage from scaling. So Galvanized Aptitude does work with the burst on. But again, this is for a level cap build. And this is actually a void cascade build. It's not even a level cap build. It's just a Void Cascade. It's actually just designed for Void Cascade. How far you gotten Soulframe? I haven't played since the stream, Oddity. I'll be honest. I've been playing other games. You have? Oh, I actually haven't built the Quastus Prime yet. I had a funny Quastus main build that I was testing out. I think it was this one, which actually works pretty well. Yeah, but this, you should be able to... So the cool thing about this Quastus build is you can effectively, with Galvanized Reflex, keep up a 5x combo and constantly just pass the whole time. Wait. Does the... What's his name have... Does it have punch through on... Can you get... No, you can't get punched. Can't add follow through, right? I'm actually intrigued. Does punch through apply to the projectiles of Quastus with Corvex? That'd be so intriguing. I think it does. No, I don't think it does. I think it always had that punch through. Hello, Fireboy. Damn, if Corvex's passive applied to the Quastus, bro, it'd be so broken. Imagine like full damage punch through. We need to remove the Riga for testing purposes. No, I want to keep it up to see. It has a 2-meter punch through. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Imagine you can have like 5 meters and have decent follow through. Interesting. When last have we played Corvex, guys? Poor Corvex. He wasn't a bad frame. I think he was just overshadowed. Didn't Hydroid... Didn't the Hydroid rework come out with Corvex? So like no one played Corvex, they just played Hydroid. Hydroid's actually godly, dude. At the moment. M to the B, M to the B, boom.
Ready for action.
I don't know why that sounds stuck in my head now. Hydro came with the Goth. Never mind. I was wrong. Inaros Reaver came with Corvix. I can't remember. What is the Arcane list this week? Is Hammer Shot worth it on the burst on? It wouldn't be a bad option. I'll take the Riga's better than Panzer for priming. Well, if you're talking about overall priming, yeah. Panzer's only really good for viral. However, geez, dude, my Dorica is actually killing everything. I think the biggest crime was DE removing the ability to hardcore spam Null Star or Neutron Star playing in the Kiddle pool. Very fun indeed. Exhilarating gameplay. The Goth is a very good Warframe. For every Warframe's good. I'm just gonna say it. I'm tired of saying one Warframe's good than the other. They're all good. What is your purpose in this mission? I'm getting Archon shards. The alerts that I haven't done. The lack of enemy density in normal star chart is agonizing. 100%. I honestly wish they kind of upped the density a bit. But no, it's too difficult for new players. Flo is a strict Praetos user. If I'm not using my melee, Praetos is on my back, bro. There's just no ways. There's no debate. Like, no, I'm not using Chrono Prime. I'm using the Praetos. Couldn't you do the alert in Steel Path? I mean, I was in Steel Path and it didn't show me a Steel Path version. But yeah, it's also a Tonfa. Playing in the kiddies pool. That's funny. I didn't think about that until you said it, Chaotic. Thoughts on if they updated Steel Path to be OG Star Stars game, which is basically stronger than the current Steel Path we have now? I wouldn't know because I didn't play back then, but I do think that they should add another Steel Path, like a Platinum Path or something. I don't know. Diamond Path. I don't know. Whatever they want to call it. Give us more loot, higher levels. Survival that starts at level 500, 100%. 100%. I think like if DE made another star chart in quotation marks that had higher base level start with quicker scaling on pretty much every single game mode with higher incentive to play it, they would, as a band-aid fix without them realizing it, to some extent incentivize people to actually play the game towards the end game because you'd get more loot and there'd be a reason to finish Steel Path. Because you get more loot, you get more XP, it's way more difficult, and it would help to some extent with the power creep. Also, enemies do more damage. I'm back for when more Soulframe stream or other stuff. We can do another Soulframe stream with Jake. Maybe tomorrow actually. Because when Stalker arrives on Wednesday, both him and I are going to be playing a lot of Stalker. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Stalker yet, guys. I'll be honest. I don't know. You're not losing me. Lindy's like, I'm losing my boyfriend from Wednesday. I'm like, no. No. Triple the amount of Jade Light Xmas units. Sounds like fun. I want to die. I want to feel pain in Warframe, okay? Is it so hard to feel pain in this game? What's the best method to farm focus these days? In all honesty, the best method to farm focus is Eidolon hunting because it removes the cap. You're not tied to the 300k cap or whatever your master rank is. But ESO to do the daily focus limit, and then Eidolon hunting. Do you think the minus crit chance the latent ribbon's worth having even with the low ribbon disposition? Yes, indeed. You can easily get literally like 0% crit chance with the latent ribbon. But you should really give that main channel some love. Ironic that you say that. Because guess where I've been in these past 2 days? Making a variety video. In fact, I finished the recording this morning. 10 hours of footage. Of which I scrubbed down to 3 hours. So, yeah, that was a fun experience. Variety stream though. I'll see. Cause like I'm a half of mine to just focus on videos for a bit, but I could do a variety stream here and there. It depends. I'll see how I'm feeling. Is it me? Like, it's just the star chart. Like, it's so hard to go back, guys. You have another channel? Yeah, I've got like a variety channel that I'm basically been saying I want to build for a long time, but I'm finally like committing to building it. But they're much slower uploads. They're much like they're not. There's no timeline for them. I don't want to put pressure of like trying to, you know, pump out like 5 videos a month or whatever. I want them to be good quality, slow releases. I make them when I want. That type of thing. Now. Minute base chart survival for essentially 3 blue shards and 20 stellar. Sounds like fun. I've been wanting to play Warframe because I had a 2-month break, but when I get on, nothing seems enjoyable. Any suggestions? How far are you in the game? That's the real question. Because if you're early on in the game, you have a shit ton of stuff to do. If you're late on in the game, you're probably in a dilemma of like, you've done everything, so you're bored. So I say, just make fun builds and try new things that you want to do, not because other people say it. That's when Warframe becomes more fun. That is true. Challenging content, like trying to do level caps with frames that like are more difficult to do level cap with, is definitely a way of making Warframe more fun. Must be nice.
Well executed.
Must be nice. Glad that you tanned in one day. There's me and my pale ass. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I already knew I was getting that. Why am I getting excited? Here I'm thinking I'm playing a Netrasol. Nice. Yo. Are we disruptioning this bad boy? Yellow glowy shard makes monkey brain happy. In all honesty, I just need to do the red. I don't need the blue. Like, what's my stash looking like? That's pretty good going. You know, that's not too bad. That's a respectable amount of shards we got going there. You really need sleep flow. Yeah. I've literally like been working the whole day. But it's fine. I was having fun. I really don't feel like doing an interception. I think that's like the last thing I feel like doing. Deprive this man of sleep and make him watch Naruto. She goes, I concur. The one thing even Warframe players can't grind for, a girlfriend. So, is there a capture where you can farm Axie relics? No, unfortunately not. Why am I actually so yawny? Like,
Operator,
I do be yawning on the daily.
from Fortuna.
I be yawning on the regular. Yow. Yow. Shit.
Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conjure before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods.
Give me the goods, little duck.
Also, the bleeders Alad sold the tech to will try to kill ya. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular bolt job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno.
How do I play, what's the name?
Conduit keys are carried.
Bro, yeah, like, I swear if this was Steel Path, there'd be like 400 enemies already.
See what they've got.
This is wild. I forgot how bad.
First key. Right. Find a match.
The enemy density is in this game when it comes to not Steel Path.
Demo unit
It's really bad.
and take you with it. Keep it clear of that
I think one of the nicest quality of life features they added was showing a waypoint. Showing a waypoint of where the demolisher is. Bro, like that's ridiculous. Really satisfying though. Wee. Jaya's like skirt looks so funny when you have your third and fourth up. It's like, you know, that type of thing. Like just look at the little things on the side. It's funny, okay? You can't unsee it now. Oh my gosh. So much damage. Whatever shall I do? Oh no. I know there's a bunch of you that are just busy staring at the little skirt going. Blah, 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 blah. You can't unsee it now. It's part of your brain. I have.
Demo unit coming in.
No, no, no!
That thing blows.
I'm too fast.
Use the conduit good
No!
way.
Bastard. Bro, there's no ways. There's no ways that I have that much parkour velocity that I yoinked myself out the vertical barrier in this game. Bam. Wee. I do agree Jaya is one of the most satisfying low-level nuke frames. It's really, really good. Wee. Oh my god.
Care to live up to your reputation.
Would Warframe be worse if Archon shards were easy to obtain without weekly restrictions instead of a couple of them every week? No. I do think Archon shards are really good. I think the core issue is Warframe has huge power creep, right? That's just like the argument that happens every stream and every time someone like talks about Warframe, or if I talk about Warframe. It's just the core issue of the game. Warframes get stronger, your weapons get stronger, they keep adding things that make you stronger, but they don't make the game more difficult. That is just core issue. Simple as that.
Demo units too.
I don't have an issue with DE adding a bunch of stuff to make you stronger. It's the point of the game, right? You bastard! But there is going to come a point, in my opinion at least, where players are going to get bored because we're just that strong. Like the game's going to become too easy at some point if DE keeps adding in broken things and things to make
Demo unit incoming.
your builds and Warframes
Near the conduit.
more OP each time. I don't know why Twitch is doing its thing, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to Google a little bit more. I tried a different thing. It didn't work. They're probably going to add a level 500 plus diamond path. I hope so. I hope they do indeed. You best believe I will live in that diamond path, whatever they call it, in Void Cascade. You best believe I'm living there. That's that, like, don't you wish you could do that in Steel Path? You know, just like walk past an enemy and it just dies. I guess I'm on the wrong channel. I'm doing it for the alerts, Death.
Alright, it's getting a little hairy. One more round, what'd you say?
Would you get the Golf or Come? Probably Come. Actually, no, they're both good. In all honesty. Fine, I'll do the Tile Forge, the Zero Shard. Why not? It recovers pretty quick. It's still like worrying though, you know, it shouldn't crash. That's the main issue.
Planetary communication towers. Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages.
So it's an interception, get a team. I'll be fine. Don't you worry, pal.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. Tower online. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
The enemy has taken a tower. You must recapture it. Number 1.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Hello, Bozo.
Hello, Bozo. That can only be Tez. No, I'm not making fun of Lotus. I'm talking about that guy. No, back in like I don't know when in YouTube, but number 1 top 10 scariest place to visit. Number 1. What was that channel name? That guy that had that voice. He does rap songs now? No ways. From what I understand, that's an actual speech impediment that he has. I remember it not being that, but I guess that was a very long time ago, so I don't know. Thank you, Kingu. I appreciate it. Welcome to the live stream. Conan Prime or Praetos? Praetos any day, every day, all day. Debatable. It's just the way life goes, you know. What level does Nuke Jaya go up to? You can get away with like base steel path. I think if you like, oh shit, you can get away with like probably 250 or so. I might be wrong. Like just base level, right? But if you're min-maxing and you do like proper, what's the name? Investment and stuff like that, I think you could get away with higher levels.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
Armor strip helps with electric proc damage. That is true. But I have my funny infested mobility build, which allows me to run at the speed of light. Jaya looks so cool with this color scheme.
This tower is ours now.
This tower is ours. Is it about the stats or more personal preference? In theory, the Chronon Prime does better raw slash damage. However, the Praetos has literal like evolutions that give you parkour velocity, sprint speed, things like that, that are just so invaluable as a utility weapon. Not to mention the fact that in the incarnate form of the Praetos, its damage is... Actually, I think the incarnate form of the Praetos might be better than the Chronon Prime. I might be wrong on that, but... Basically, the Praetos outweighs the Chronon in every way. Because you're getting utility and you're still using a weapon that does millions of damage in Steel Path, and especially the slash ticks, like ridiculous damage. So Praetos just wins in every way. It's a very, very good melee with the fact that it gives you utility stats for just being on your back, which is pretty broken. Not many weapons do that in Warframe. There are a few, but not many. Wait, Cronin is parkour velocity? I didn't even know that. Really? No one saw that. No one saw that. Where does it have parkour velocity? It doesn't. I was gonna say. Was that a fart? No. I was just going like that. I was like, you know, when you go puff, puff. Nice. Cronin or Akina? Ooh, Akina. Incarnate and Akina any day. Pew pew pew. Zappy zappy. Pew pew pew. I'm convinced Epitaph might be like the most broken star chart weapon at MR8 if you're not in Steel Path by then. Chrono Prime she gives 10% parkour velocity when wielded. I didn't even know that. Damn. Yay. We're finished. Best stance for Tonfit. I think it's I can't remember the name of the stances. Sovereign Outcast, that's the one. Thank you. Sovereign Outcast is definitely the best.
Saddle up.
Yeah. Sovereign it's better because it's good for slash. So the Praetos has +3 range, 40% attack speed, sprint speed and slide. You get combo count, 30% parkour velocity, which is ridiculous. And then collecting ammo grants 5 melee combo counter. You could also do a heavy attack wildness speed as well. I don't know why it went out. And Praetos, like, bro, like, let me just see.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
Let me have a squizzle. Sweetheart, are you awake? You want to order food? You want to get sushi? That's a yes. That grin says yes. When will I ever say no to sushi? Let's be real. Okay, so we're gonna do a little test here, right? Let's do Kratos against Devil. Okay, wait, hold up. We can't do the Riga. It's a bit broken. Kratos. Yeah, let's try this. So this is like base version in the sense of with incarnate form and Tenno and as well as, you know, just like no, because it's got condition overload on it. So that's the slash you're expecting to see on the Kratos. Hello. 2, 3, and 5. Or we could do 2, 3, and 6. No, 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, and 5. It's got the deep fried. Yeah, it's got the crispy. Do I even have a proper Cronin Prime build? Let's see. Let's see if I do have one. What are you laughing at? I think copper 7. Not gonna be live for like long. You get to be passenger princess. Obviously. I think we're looking at the similar build. It's pretty much the same. Should I go galvanized reflex? Do you guys think it's worth it? No. Let's do this. What do I have on my Kratos? To be fair, I might be wrong about the Kratos. Well, in terms of the damage. The Chrono might actually win entirely. I might be wrong. But doesn't remove the fact that I still think Kratos is better. We could do like this one, to be fair. Cronin Prime already shines with influence. Right. Cronin's actually so good for slash damage.
Money, 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 money.
Gofroggy Ridkek donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Fave sushi roll?
Oh, thank you so much for the $5. Go Frog? Go Frog? I have no idea how to say your name without like stuttering. Thank you so much, man. Favorite sushi roll? Dude, I love freaking salmon roses so much. And I love crunch rolls. I think it's like salmon crunch rolls. That's godly. Salmon roses and salmon crunch rolls are like elite. By the way, Cronin might be better. I might be now. Let's do some Doriga testing. Let's see how fast we can do some yuck damage with this thing. I'm actually intrigued. I am very, very intrigued to see Doriga me. You know, I love it when the enemies sometimes get lifted from the heavy attack and they're just like, well, they just like disappear from your screen. It's just so funny. 1.6 million damage on a heavy attack, right? Try modding it for infants and blast, but I feel like with that could happen on anything, right? Even the Praetos, you could probably do the same thing. $1.4 million damage. It's like the same. 3.2 million. Praetos is like... It's the same. What is a spicy dragon roll? Okay. I've never had a spicy dragon roll. Guys, Praetos is just better. Like, in terms of attack speed, quality of life, everything you get. Prisma Ohm is good, but it's still... I'm being serious when I say, like, nothing beats Praetos for... It's why when I made that melee guide, I said it's like literally the best weapon in terms of melee because of the utility and what it offers you. It does more than enough damage for what you need. It's just great. I do still like Harmony though. Harmony's got a special place in my heart. But I want to say her name. Go Froggerit. Did I say it correctly? Go Froggerit. I think I said it correctly. I just eat fish raw and put some rice in my mouth. Prisma Oma is quite nice though. I do have a build for it, and melee influence is very, very satisfying. Or melee afflictions actually is really, really satisfying. Why do I have a magnetic setup? That's weird. That's wonky. But a dragon flower. Okay. You want to get one? Okay. You think Grand Prime is a viable in Steel Path? I've never used the Grand Prime. No lies, never used this weapon. Born anew, the father of swords returned. Doesn't this weapon have like a ridiculously ginormous skin? Is it this one? Is there a bigger one? Why is there so many heavy blade skins? This is cool. Is it this one? Sure, there's a bigger one. That's a cool looking skin. It's a skin on the Zenistar. Do I even have the Zenistar? Zenistar. Oh, is this supposed to be like a glitch? That's kind of funny though. That's kind of funny. Yeah, they should have kept that. There's no reason for. What time did you say it'll be ready, sweetheart? Okay. Yes. Hello, Jeff is cool. Claim your Nightwave awards. Oh, that's a cool looking glyph.
Coming up next.
You and I are on the same level? Yeah, I've been playing Warframe. I'll have you know. Joking, I really haven't. I just want this. Got your 1k subs away from 100k. I know. It's scary, but exhilarating at the same time. Caliban looks cool. Caliban's sick. I think the next time I stream, I want to get the Quassus Prime. And then I think I want to do I don't know, maybe we can do a level cap. I'm going back to Cape Town from Friday till Sunday, so I will be MIA for that from, well, Friday till Sunday basically. The man you nurture is a success. Josh. Cape Town, yes. Watch out for the sharks. I intend not to go into the water. You guys do nourish me. That is true. Yeah, so I think that's like the plan of action for next stream. The next video I'm doing, I don't really need to stream for. Oh, wait. Oh my days. Okay. Next stream or the stream after that, we're gonna do the Tenet videos. We're gonna do the Tenet tier list. We're gonna piss off the Warframe community. I'm so excited. I can't wait to piss off so many people. I'm about to hurt people's feelings. I'm gonna either make your day or ruin your day. It's one of the two. This is gonna be so much fun. This man is toxic. No, I'm not. Wait. I'm toxic. Hassan, you love it. What do you mean? There we go. I was about to say. Lindy's literally cackling in the background and sort of. She's like, I like that. Flo being a true Warframer, what can I say? Can't hurt me. I've got no feelings. Hez, talk to me when there's a scratch on your RS6. No, but Hassan, when I didn't read, you didn't type that by the time I started talking. Just join, what's going on? We're just chilling. That was evil. I said that to Tez because I know the pain, even though my car is nowhere near his car, but it's still like, you know, it's that like when you get a new car vibes, you kind of just don't want to do anything with it. You're so scared. I am a helicopter mom when it comes to my car. That is true. Awesome videos. Just followed your Nautilus build. Do you know that the 147 is the highest amp damage in the game? Theoretically speaking, the one can do the most damage, but in my honest opinion, 547 is still better. I'm attracted to that shit. Flo's gonna go to this video, put in the Arcoplasma and F tier. Nah, I love the Arcoplasma. It's got a special place. Even though it's got shit reload, it's still fun. It's just satisfying. So the satisfying factor for me always bumps up tiers. A weapon could do way less damage, but could be satisfying, and I'm like, oh, it's A tier. I don't care. If I'm enjoying it and having fun, I'm putting it up in higher tiers. I don't have a wall build. I'm so sorry. I will have killer instinct and finding who or what did that. What happens if it was you, Tez? Then what? I will find you. Flo about to put the Tenet Livia in F tier. Watch. Yeah, that sounds great. Suicide. I'm scared for the Tenet Diplo's placement. We'll see. I'll give you a spoiler. Right? Do you want me to give you a spoiler real quick? Let me give you, like, okay. Take this with a pinch of salt. Right? Take this with a pinch of salt. B tier. C tier. A tier. C tier. B tier. A tier. Okay? S tier, A tier, B tier because of low ammo, B kind of pushing on A because you can do some crazy damage with this. Super fun to play. I will put like a B plus, like close on A. Like there's something about these pistols that I maybe need to like test more, but like it might be bumped up to an A. That's a handful of salt, not a pinch. So I feel like the Diplos are like, for me personally, B at the moment, like a B plus, but I need to practice like test them out, and then I might put them in A tier when I test them out. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, no, Tenno is pretty good. I put this like a B or A. And then I don't know about this bad boy. And then I'm missing, what am I missing? Missing something. Sort by name. T. Is it Master rank? What am I missing? Tenet Livia? Oh, I think it's only the Tenet Livia that I'm missing. Tenet Exec, there we go. The 1, 2. Yeah. Why is my Vault the most used? Okay, I understand what my Czar is. Epitaph, understandable. Glaive Prime. I'm so sweat when it comes to Glaive Prime. That's ridiculous. Serata being second. I'm not a Glaive user. I swear. These stats are liars. I haven't used Glaives in a very, very, very long time. Okay? I'd like to think that, like, you know. What? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because I did farm a lot of relics with Titania. That does make sense. Ash Prime also makes sense. Gauss, interesting. Oh, I used Gauss when I was farming liches the whole time. That's true. Protea, understandable. Saren, very interesting. I don't remember playing Saren that much. I'm surprised Yareli isn't my most played Warframe. Burst on should be up there because let's be real. I use the interesting. Dude, I got 117,000 kills with Brahma. I totally did not play the AoE meta that much. Best Kuva farm? Buying it from vendors every week. That's my advice. There was the stage where I use a bit of Octavia. These are like grind days. So, you know. It's a pure ducker. Isn't that an orc thing? What's the time now? Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Guys, I'm gonna love and leave you all. Thank you for watching the stream, and thank you so much for the donations and the support and all of you watching. Thank you. I'm gonna go get dinner. I'll see you guys soon for a Soulframe stream as well. Love you all. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.
All right, good night, bro.
Have a good day. See ya.